Hi, good morning, everyone. This is going to be for Sagittarius. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. You guys have a lot of energy right now. Like, I'm going to label this Sagittarius, but again, like, please keep in mind that you can resonate, like, really with any element, doesn't necessarily have to be like your big three in your chart. So Sagittarius, like right off the bat, the type of energy, like I'm actually feeling extremely motivated. I'm feeling extremely, I don't know. I just feel like there's some type of like fire that's coming back, or like you're stepping into being more passionate, more fiery, like you're getting your energy back with something, or there's going to be a burst of energy when it comes to something, or like you're feeling some type of a release energetically, where it's like you wake up one day and it's just like all of a sudden, like energetically, you feel completely different. You feel lighter. You feel, I don't even know how else to explain it. Like that's really just how it's coming off to me. So I'm going to do some romance angels for you guys. I got like dog hair everywhere. Like literally my hair and dog hair. I feel like there's a very strong emphasis right now on like needing to like protect your energy, like, or it's like reassurance that you are being protected. Because I feel something like just being released, and it's like whatever's being released energetically, it's almost like you wake up and feel it. Where it's like if the day before you might have been feeling heavy, you might have been like, I just feel tired today. I just feel like I don't have any motivation. It's like all of a sudden, it's like you wake up the next day and you're like, wow, like I feel completely recharged. So again, this is for Sagittarius. I feel like there's some type of creative focus right now. It might just be like an energy burst. Like, I'm not sure what this is. Like, I almost get the sense, like, if you've had a goal and you're like, okay, I want to start, like, incorporating, a bike ride every day or a walk every day or something that is, like, moving. Doesn't have to be at a quick pace. It's just, like, movement. Could even be yoga. Could be stretching even. It's like there's some type of release. Let go of control issues, Sagittarius. That's the first card out. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That's kind of like almost what I'm feeling here. It's like this release of like letting go, but I don't necessarily. Now, the control issues could be a couple different things. It could just be like wanting to know, wanting to have all the answers, wanting to. Like, this could even be like you or a person in your life. Like, say, for example, I'll use this as an example, like a parent dynamic with a child or something. It's like at one point, as a parent, there has to be a release of an energy so that your child or whomever the guardianship is over can make decisions on their own with guidance. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that balancing scale of like stepping back and being like, okay, like they can handle this decision. Like I'm gonna, but it's like they're guided to make these decisions too. Like if you're a parent and your child's at that age where it's like, they can start taking responsibility for themselves and decision making, it's like there might be a little bit of like hesitation where it's like, but it's like this child will always be reassured by your guidance, but know that they're guided too when it comes to their decision-making process. Like they're being guided too. And so your support in the background or whomever's support in the background it's like almost letting them kind of like I feel like it's not even like taking a step back. It's just like being protective, but allowing this energy make a decision, but knowing that they're safe making this decision because they have your protection as a guardian or as a parent. Like they know that they're safe to make this decision. They feel confident within themselves to make this decision because of your guidance, because of your role in their life. So that's a very particular energy. So that's not going to resonate with everyone, but let's clear that here on, because you guys have a couple different things going on. Like right off the bat, Sagittarius, like before I even stepped into this reading, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's like all different areas. Like I don't know if it's just a lot going on around you. You might have a couple different things going on. You might be getting ready to step into some type of decision making role. But you're being watched too by like someone or other people. I don't know. I almost get the sense that there's like, I feel like you guys might be dealing with another person, but I don't know if there's like, it's like one person is wrapped up in an energy where they're being guided. And then there's another energy that is solely focused on this physical thing or person right in front of them. And so it's like while somebody's watching you, you're not even focused on it. So I don't even know if you would know this or if it would even be a thing. I don't think it's anything that you have to worry about. I just think that it's someone in your life who might have very strong Aries energy. And again, they might have been somebody who maybe tried to like sway decision making, or like always somebody who shared their opinion. Like my throat's getting kind of like a little itchy, scratchy. But it's almost like there's like masculine energy here that is watching some type of feminine energy make some decision or take action towards something. But there's like multiple spirit guides in this. And then you also have playfulness, past life relationship that came out here. What is this energy? You guys have multiple different things going on. I feel like I'm reading for like 3 different groups of people. Where it's like one energy might be more recapturing something. Another energy is like taking independence. There's like a balancing of roles that are taking place right now between 2 people. Where it's like there was a masculine that needed to let go of control issues, and it's like this feminine energy is stepping up, like regardless. And it's like this feminine energy is stepping more into a, I don't want to say like a power position, but it's kind of like being presented to me as a power position. This feminine energy also has a child too. So physically, there could be a child. Now, this could also be the nurturance of a big, grand, like, seed being planted. But this is very youthful energy that's here, too. So, I don't know. There could be, like, a father-mother dynamic. Could just be... I don't know what this is. It could just be, like, divine masculine, divine feminine here. But the way that he's looking at her in the card... I'm being pulled to his eyes. And it's like, he's not, like, I don't want to say he's not happy, but like, he's definitely like uncomfortable. Because I'm almost seeing like, I don't know, maybe just somebody voiced how they really felt in a situation, or like really took their power back. And it's like this other person just, you know, agree to disagree type of deal. And this person's just kind of sitting back, like, you know, like they need to let go of control issues and listen to maybe what you have to say, or respect your opinion, or, you know, respect your choices even. But it's not like I'm not feeling a toxic energy. It's like very like formal. Like this is very like, this is how it's going to be type of energy. I almost get like two alpha type of personalities, like two like pack leader personalities. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to keep moving forward and kind of clear that energy a little bit so I can maybe get something else. Now, if you're in this situation here, you could be contemplating like how to recapture something, like the both of you, masculine and feminine. Because playfulness is about recapturing romance, allowing your inner youthful spirit to shine. So this is also like, you could have a feminine energy that's very protective of their inner child, but very connected to their inner child. So they're not afraid to allow their inner child to come out and make decisions. But whoever this masculine is, that connection might not be as strong. And so it's almost like a lesson in a way, because you're showing, this feminine energy is showing a masculine energy how to like incorporate both things, how to reconnect, how to share, how to be back in that like youthful type of energy. But this is also a feminine energy who's very protective of their inner child, who's done the work, who knows how to be vulnerable, but also knows how to, like, you know, build a bridge, cross over it, and completely separate land if necessary. But with this playfulness in the past life relationship card here, this is some type of a strong connection or strong bond. Like this is a pretty intense situation, because the way that the masculine is like looking at the feminine in each one of these cards, it's like, I don't know if you went from being like extremely giving and like open and like nurturing to this person to kind of disconnecting and just kind of like going your own way, going on your own path, like switching up your energy. Like, I don't know if you, like, it's almost like this feminine energy was like very open, and then something changed. Maybe their energy switched, causing a chain reaction. And then it's like you shifted your focus, or the feminine shifted their focus onto where they were being guided, which shifted the tables for this masculine too. But there's a deep connection as to why things went down the way that they went down. And I feel like there's an energy that already has an inkling of that, or already is aware of that, where there's a whole, like, there's a reason why. Because it's like you guys go through like an aging process in this. Like, I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's past life, or if you've just known this person for a very long time, like since you were a kid. Or if that could be like past life energy, where it's like that youthful connection of like soul, where it's like you guys, I don't know, maybe have had many lifetimes kind of doing this little dance with each other. Because it's like you've known each other before, whether that's in this lifetime or a past lifetime. But there's somebody here, like there's a little bit of like resistance, and it comes down to this control thing. So I want to see what that's about a little bit more. Let me see what's on the bottom of the deck here. We have codependency at the bottom of the deck with love yourself first. And we have chemistry at the top of the deck. Yeah, there's a huge lesson. There's like multiple lessons in this. You have like religious factors, flirt, trust, deception, love yourself first, codependency. This is all being divinely guided, like through a process. It's like two people going through a process on like different spectrums, though. Like two different energies going through a process. It's like, I don't know if for whatever reason it's like you come together, you separate, you come together, you separate, and it's like, I don't know if you tried already in this lifetime like to be together, but like lifestyles were too different, or like something didn't line up, or somebody made a different decision. Because at the end of the day, like events occurred with deception and trust being at the bottom of the deck. There was something that took place that could have broken a trust, or could have caused an energy shift, or between the two people, or between whoever this is. But this connection is so strong. And like, I don't know if like there's an energy where it's like I'm almost in like disbelief, because it's like, is it really this person, or like is it like this person of all people? Like, I don't know what that's about. Where like maybe there's like a shock factor in maybe how deep a connection really is with somebody, maybe that like you didn't see it coming from. I don't know what this is. It's very like cryptic. And I'm hearing like it's blurred across lines, but then I almost said it's blurred across state lines. So I don't know what that's about. Religious factors, it's like there could be an age difference. There could be many differences. I mean, religious factors could be really anything. Anything that creates some type of like, I guess contrast would be like a good way of putting it, because it's like two elements contrasting each other, two personalities contrasting each other. Like one person could be extremely religious and traditional, and the other person is like complete opposite. Or like one person is from the city, another person has only grown up in the country. You know, one person, I don't know. It's like, but like it's parallel though. Like you guys can relate to each other, and that creates this bond. But you guys are so different. So I don't know what that's about. Like I don't. But there's something like very guided and very spiritual for the purpose of it. Like it could even have to do with family, where it's like this is connected generationally, like in the family, where it's like these are meant like to, like it's meant to come together to cross paths. Like it's meant to, I almost want to say shift something. I don't know what that means. Like I really don't know what that means. But with codependency and love yourself first, trust and deception, I feel like something went down maybe in the past where it caused some type of a separation, whether it be with emotions, whether it be somebody just disconnected their energy. They're just like, fuck this type of deal. I don't know like what that's about, but codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. There was a huge lesson in needing to walk away, but then there was also a huge healing that needed to take place with like something couldn't come together because of what needed to be healed. And so things kind of had to go down the way that they went down because it had to bring out certain triggers. Like, I don't know if it's been a long time since you've seen somebody or since you've been around somebody. The number 39 is sticking out to me. It's also 12. That's also a 3. I'm also seeing 4. Loop. 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 Drive. I don't know what that is. Orange is very significant too. Color orange. Also blue. This is very healing. It's very therapeutic. Powder blue is like extremely healing. Very healing energy. But whatever this is, there's an age difference. There's like some type of like age gaps. And I don't know if somebody's favorite color is orange. Or like their energy just reminds you of like orange. It's very like educational, very creative. Like orange is like very what is this? I don't know. There's some type of connection here. There's a lot of orange on the card, and then I just got pulled to this marker and this marker. So I don't know why. But this color stands out in these cards, and so does the orange. So regardless of it, it could be somebody's like energy. Like I don't know if you see like, or if you like, I don't know, experience that. Like when you look at somebody, like you can like kind of like envision color. Like I don't know what that is, but there's something about maybe that color that you feel with that person, or you see with that person. But there was like a feminine energy here, like at a distance, like could have gotten hurt in a situation or just felt kind of like somebody like was deceived, you know, felt lied to, felt deceived. Somebody was in a false mask situation. Could have been a third party. Like I hate to say that, but it could have been a third party. And I almost feel like the feminine energy walked away and didn't quite like, it's like both of you were wearing a false mask in a situation because you could have found something out and just quietly walked away. Or, and it's like this person wasn't being completely honest either. Or it's like, I almost get the sense that like somebody chose to just kind of know their truth and just kind of left the situation as is. But it's like the masks are coming off now because I don't know if somebody like caught somebody or like found something out about a situation and it involved another person or like a third party situation. But like there was a lesson that went down within that third party where this masculine was like, shit, like had to like really learn something or like had to learn about like their actions. Because this feminine is looking right at love yourself first. So I feel like this feminine made a decision to walk away from a situation, maybe because they found out they were in a third party situation or their intuition told them that they were in a third party situation, being crowned with the religious factors. It's like somebody's spirituality and like their connection is just too strong to be like messed with because they'll know shit before it happens kind of deal. Like this person might be a dreamer where it's like stuff comes out in their dreams and then all of a sudden like it like boom, like there's the evidence. Like that's literally how it's being. It's like here's the evidence, here are the facts, and then it's like boom, there it is. So I don't know if somebody walked away from something in the past because they got this feeling like, hey, like something's not right here, but they were guided away from it. But see, now it's coming back around. So there might have been some time between the two of you. I'm hearing about a year. I'm seeing a clock with 12. So that's why I say a year, because 12 seasons. That's usually my sign for about a year, about 12 months. It could have been, it's almost, it's like pushing that limit where it's like there's been some time between the two of you where, like, I almost feel like this masculine could have just got out of a karmic situation because of, like, control issues, or, like, their situation. This control issues part is, like, yeah, like, this masculine almost is, like, looking directly at this control issues part and is looking at this feminine who walked away. And maybe in a past life, there's some connection with children, or there's some, like, could even be in this lifetime. Like, you guys could have kids, maybe. Or this could even be something that has yet to happen. Or again, it could be past life, because you do have the past life relationship card down here, which tells me that it is extremely deep, regardless of how you look at it. I don't know if somebody hoped that they could have children with somebody, or maybe they saw the potential of having a child with somebody, or there could be physical children involved in this. The child card isn't out here, but the presence on this card is very strong. And it's like this feminine walked away, this masculine watched it all happen, and they were involved in something else, or they were distracted by something else. And they watch this person kind of go on, or, like, walk away, or, you know, kind of just make that decision for them. Because, again, there was some thing that they saw, or, like, heard, or, like, found out, or something. And it's just like a quiet exit, or somebody just made a quiet exit. I don't know what that's about. Where instead of being like, say, for example, you found out there was a third party. Instead of fighting with this person, it's almost like being, it's literally almost like you're just like, I'm just getting this image of somebody putting their hand on somebody's shoulder and just being like, okay. And then just, like, walking out the door and not, like, giving no reaction at all. Again, whether that be symbolically to describe the energy, or whether that be something that may have happened, you never know. But it's almost like energetically, it's like you're just like, okay, I'm not going to fight this battle. Like, I'm just going to quietly walk away, or I'm going to read the signs on the wall. But I mean, it affected you for sure. Like, there's a huge energy here. Because there was something else that was going on. And there's another feminine energy that made a decision because of it. But see, there's something here that's trying to be recaptured. And whoever's trying to recapture this is somebody that there's a strong pull to. And maybe it's like some type of bond, some type of, like, connection. Like, I don't know what this is about. Like, you guys just might just have a really strong connection with each other. But there's trust that needs to take place. Like, I don't know. I'm almost seeing, like, somebody, like, writing something down in a book and then, like, scribbling it out and being like, no, void this. But you can't void it. I don't know what that is. You can't avoid it. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Something like 369. What's 369? 369. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups in reverse. I don't normally, I'm going to take that, kind of just look at it here, like, of control issues. So somebody might feel like they missed an opportunity. They want to come out of that energy with it being in reverse. They're coming out of it, stepping out of it. maybe seeing something that was once offered to them, reflecting back on maybe an offer that was made. The Five of Swords came out, and there's one that flipped over but didn't come out. But what was that? Okay, I thought it flipped over. I could have sworn I saw it. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting a strong sense that somebody feels very defeated in a situation. This could have been an energy that was like win at all costs, but I lost at all causes. I don't know what that means. Somebody feels like it's like they missed out on something because of their own actions, because of the way that they went about things. It's like people walked away from it. Or like this person like ended up fighting off like the people who were trying to like help them. I've never gotten that off of this card before. Yeah, I've never heard that. I've never gotten that off of this card. It's almost like somebody took something too far, and they're kind of realizing it. And the Four of Cups being in reverse. It's like wanting to come out of that situation, wanting to fight their way out of it. And then you have Ace of Swords as clarity, as truth. Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to like come in kind of aggressive. This could be communication. This could be travel. This could be insight. It's like a lot of communication, but it's like somebody fighting something off. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if somebody's just very like forceful in their approach, like with, or if this is like somebody feeling like they have to fight to kind of come in. But it's like somebody seeing clearly or having clarity. And like after receiving this Ace of Swords, it's like they like start like, I don't know, fighting people off, boundaries. There's like very fighting, like aggressive energy here. I don't know if you're dealing with like a highly competitive person or like highly competitive energies, but there's a lot of control. Like somebody definitely, whether it's masculine or feminine, like really fights themselves on control. And somebody likes to be in control of a situation. And I feel like the tables got reversed. But with this playfulness, it's like wanting to come in and recapture this playfulness, but doing it very aggressively. I don't know what that's about. I'm almost seeing this face like being not so aggressive anymore. It's like worried. I don't know if somebody's worried that there's competition. Because the Five of Swords is also very mental energy. It's like feeling like they have to win at all costs. You have Justice at the bottom of the deck with the Sun, the King of Wands. There's strong Aquarius energy and fire energy here. But there's justice coming to a situation. I don't know if somebody thought that they could get away with something. The Seven of Swords always throws me off when it's in the middle of two, like, good cards. Like, I don't know what this is about. It's like somebody maybe trying to sneak around something but then it's like they step into the magician energy, then the 10 of wands, and then the hermit. I don't know if somebody tried to manifest something, but the way that they did it, it was like not the right way of doing it, or like it didn't bring the results that they were looking for, because it's almost like self-sabotage. Because like maybe somebody tried to go about something being a little bit non-committal or not wanting to ground a situation. But with the Sun card being directly behind the King of Wands, it's like enlightenment. So I don't necessarily know if the Seven of Swords is negative, so to speak, as much as it might just be self-sabotage. Like you could have been dealing with somebody who didn't maybe realize that they had the full like potential to manifest something, like with the magician, like they didn't know that they could really step into their power, or they didn't like, I don't know. The Seven of Swords is kind of like there's this King of Passion with the Sun card, and then it's like the Seven of Swords just looking directly at this King of Wands, thinking that they could like manifest something, or thinking that they could like get around something. This is like Moon and Aquarius energy. Like very detached approach to something, but it ended up like something ended up causing a lot of stress. I almost feel like you could have had a fire sign here who thought that they could like, this could be a separate energy too, where it's like this fire sign thought that they could manifest like whatever they wanted. And they manifested all these wands, and it almost became like so many people. I'm seeing this as people where it's like they're stressed out with like their own actions. I don't know. I'm trying to read this in as many ways as I can break it down. Oh, you're so welcome, Vincent. Thank you. You too. Thank you. I appreciate that. So the Hermit is here with the Four of Wands. So it's like somebody's reflecting now. A lot of wands. Like a lot of fire energy. Like somebody could have been just not willing to like stop juggling, or they were just multitasking, just trying to do everything at once, and they ended up kind of like hurting themselves, or like distancing themselves, ending up as the wounded warrior, ending up completely stressed out. Maybe they were trying to manifest too many things at once, or maybe they were like putting their energy in so many other things, and it just ended up kind of wearing somebody out, because the Hermit goes within. And when they go within, like strong Virgo energy, but it's like they really go within and they come out a different person. They come out enlightened. And it could have to do with what they wanted to invest in with the Four of Wands. But it was needing to make a decision not to juggle or not to be indecisive. Strong Pisces here too. I've never gotten that off of this card. And then here's a Queen of Cups that finally came out, or is at least showing itself. I almost feel like this Queen of Cups is just like sitting in this Two of Swords, like I'm going to just sit here and focus on my wish fulfillment. Because whatever this is, you have the Hierophant at the top of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles. I almost get a very strong like Dark Night of the Soul off of this. I don't feel like it's feminine energy. I almost feel like this is masculine. I've been reading a lot about masculine energy lately. And it's like this person is coming out of a state of confusion, not knowing what they want, needing to make a decision, having a lot of people around them. I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who might be more in like the public eye. Maybe they're like a mentor, a teacher, a guide to somebody. Like they work with a lot of people. They could be a manager. They could have connections to just a lot of people in the public. But this is also like public recognition. And so there could have been like a state of confusion, because it's just like having so many people around you all the time. Because again, like these wands, I almost saw them as like people. And so it's like having so many people around you all the time. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know. It could just be an energy of like people listening to what other people are saying. again, control issues, like needing, like feeling like, you know, maybe this person has friends and it's like their friends are, you know, kind of giving them advice on what to do, and it might not be the best advice to follow. But this is an energy that wants to come out of feeling like they missed an opportunity. They want to come out like with their guards up. They want to come out and fight for something. This is having insight towards it too. I'm sorry, I have to check this. Sorry, I just had to make sure that wasn't an emergency. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to come out of something. They have clarity, or they have some type of a truth that needs to be spoken because they're trying to recapture something. They feel very deeply connected to it. 10 of Swords. This was something that ended completely. I almost feel like this is like, I hate to say, but it's like almost like self-induced. I don't know if somebody's actions like led them down a road where it's like, they're just like, shit, this didn't work out the way that I thought it would. And then it's like, here comes this clarity. But I feel like there's almost an energy that's like, doesn't, hold on, let me see something here. Something ended in the past, like total ending. Somebody could have set very firm boundaries with another person. And walked away from a situation because they didn't feel respected. They didn't feel like whoever they were dealing with appreciated what they had to offer. Could have been dealing with somebody narcissistic. Yeah, the 9 of Cups in reverse came out. That's my symbol for like somebody kind of like overindulging. Definitely could have been dealing with an energy that just wasn't willing to give as much as they were willing to receive. This is somebody who could have this 9 of Cups. I'm like, this could even be, I don't want to say greed, but almost greedy. Where somebody like maybe didn't want to give their time, didn't want to give their emotions. Knight of Wands. Kind of just wanted to give you what they wanted to give you type of deal. But this is somebody like, this is like an energy like realizing like my actions were not justified. My actions were not okay. What is this? The Fool, the Lovers. I feel like in the past somebody thought that something wasn't a wish fulfillment, or maybe walked away from it because it wasn't a wish fulfillment, went towards something new, and then here comes this situation where it's like somebody's coming in kind of aggressively, like, or communication's going to be kind of aggressive. And it's going to be like, I almost get the sense like somebody doesn't. It's like something went down in the past where it's like everything that they were doing, or like the people who they were surrounding themselves with, just like it wasn't for like their highest good. Like it turned out to be not a wish fulfillment. It wasn't. I just keep hearing this wasn't the way it was supposed to go down. And again, that comes back to control. And then you have this Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Lovers. And this could be that King of Wands that I was talking about. But see, this person's coming in quick. Because they see something, because they want to go after something now. This is the Fool. This is like, be careful, like, not to just take like any offer, because like you might have a couple of different things being presented to you. It's like, take your time and think about this. Trust something, like trust for something to unfold naturally, or to like. Queen of Pence is here. Somebody sees, yeah, Ace of Pence, and the Two of Cups is actually what it just split on. So somebody wants to make an offer, or there's an offer that is coming. But I feel like it was after an ending, or some type of like situation that was just a total like stab in the back. And I don't know if like you express this to this person, if this is somebody who you already know. And it's like you set out boundaries with them because of what happened in the past. And it's like this person's like coming in like very aggressive energy. I don't necessarily feel like it's aggressive towards you as much as it's aggressive to like get their communication heard. Because this person just might feel like they have competition, or they feel like they have to fight other things off, or other people off to kind of get somewhere. But I see this Queen of Pentacles very grounded, that they're not even focused on whoever this is or whatever situation this is. But it's like this Knight of Wands coming in with the Fool and the Lovers. It's like somebody making a decision, or like recognizing some type of connection. Gemini energy, Aquarius, Aries energy, Sagittarius energy, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to try and come in and recapture something. But there's a need to let go of control issues, whether that's on masculine energies end or feminine energies end. And again, we both can incorporate both energies. So you could be a feminine who's in masculine energy, or you could be a masculine who's in feminine energy. So keep that in mind. Doesn't matter. But this is somebody who wasn't willing to compromise, or wasn't willing to like give you what you deserved, or like what was deserved. Like they didn't see an offer that was being given to them because it wasn't like what they wanted at the time, or it wasn't like what their ideals were at the time. I'm almost getting like an arrogant energy, where it's like there was a sense of like overindulgence, and then it's like their decisions kind of led them somewhere, and then everything kind of went the way that it did. They felt very defeated. They felt, like maybe people were out to get them. Maybe people showed their true colors, but then here's this clarity, and then it's like something coming back around to maybe express or to like fight for something. But this is somebody who thinks that they have like competition, or thinks that they need to be competitive, or thinks that they need to come in very firm and aggressive because the way that maybe something ended, or this could even be just the way that this person feels. But then I'm seeing like this Knight of Wands kind of like slowing down a little bit because they see this Queen of Pentacles, and it's like, okay, I gotta come correct. you know, like this aggression. I can't come aggressive. Like I gotta, like, I don't know what that's about. Like what? I hope that makes sense. But this is like wanting to ground a situation. King of Cups, yeah, okay, so I asked to clarify the Knight of Wands and the Fool card. This is the King of Cups. So this is somebody coming in more emotionally mature, more, maybe more willing to offer emotional give and take. Somebody who knows how to identify and handle their emotions in a mature way. The King of Cups doesn't commit to something unless it's mature, unless it's, you know, grounded to some degree in emotions. But this is also somebody who knows how to express, but also knows how to not let their emotions overtake kind of how they feel. This King of Cups is somebody who could also be very in love and could also be somebody who is very much well in their emotions. Like they are very in their emotions. And so with the King of Cups clarifying the Knight of Wands and the Fool card, this is somebody who like sees an opportunity. It's like making a decision and like being in love or being like emotionally pulled to take some type of action. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles here. It's very grounded, very nurturing. Somebody went through a very big transformation. You could have been getting like Page type of energy before, and then that's what this transformation is about, is this person stepping into the King of Cups. But I feel like in the past, like whoever this King of Cups energy is, they had to work on themselves because they really had to like get grounded and like really see what was being presented to them and to really recognize value in a situation. And they could have maybe not saw somebody's value or worth. And I hate to say it that way, but it happens, you know? And this was a lesson for like both energies that are present here. But this King of Cups is coming in pretty firm. But this Queen of Pentacles, I don't know if they see it coming. I don't even think that they're paying attention, to be completely honest. I feel like they're focused on their work, or they're focused on maybe even a project at home, gardening, school, even, you know, this person could be a mom. This is somebody who has an established character. And it's like they know their worth and they're not going to entertain anything that is not of their worth. And so here's this masculine energy kind of coming in, but I almost see somebody like hitting the brakes before they get to this person, because it's like they're sitting at the Queen of Pentacles and they're coming up from behind as the Knight, and they're like, okay, I don't know if I can come in with all this passion. I don't think that's the right approach. And then here's this King of Cups, where it's like more emotional, more receptive, more grounded, more mature, not so flighty. Somebody could have strong water and strong fire in their chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini energy, Aquarius energy. I'm pretty sure I said Aquarius moon earlier. You could be connecting with somebody who has an Aquarius moon. The Sun card's at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Like somebody who's really learning to love themselves and has really gone through. And you have the Ace of Wands and the Chariot at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Wands, the Hangman. This is something that, like, there was, the Hangman sees something. This is kind of like I don't want to say it's like the Hermit to me, but as a reader, whenever I see the Hermit card come out and then the Hangman card is here, this is some deep enlightenment. And this is a lot of work where it's like somebody had to really recognize their own self-sabotaging behaviors. And then you have the healing, the Star card, Aquarius energy. Somebody's working towards it. They're healing. There's success. There's recognition for it. Somebody's seeing it. It's like they're getting support. The Chariot, moving successful. It's like it's moving forward into passion with the Ace of Wands. And then you have the Hierophant with the Ace of Cups. So it's like, here's this beautiful spiritual lesson of like self-love and unconditional love and passion and, you know, taking action. And it's like being recognized for like the hard work that you've put in, moving forward, stepping more into that energy and coming forward with something more reliable, more committed, more stable. It's slower moving energy, but it's more reliable. It's more stable. It's going to get to the end, which is here, the Sun card, which is something so beautiful. And it's something that is like, it's like walking right into happiness after a time period of maybe feeling left out in the cold. Maybe financially you didn't feel as confident because maybe something went down, but it's like, here you are getting your finances back together, or somebody's getting their finances back together. And then boom, here comes this healing. And it's like, again, with this Three of Cups and the Three of Swords with the Devil card and the Emperor, and again, it's something went down in the past. And it could have had to do with a third party. It could have been a situation where it's like somebody saw something that they didn't want to see, heard something that they didn't want to hear. Again, strong Aries, Capricorn energy here. Feeling left out in the cold. Somebody completely left something. Like, nope. And then boom, here comes that healing. Stepping out of that self-sabotage, stepping away from that, moving to success, moving to public recognition. This is also being like recognized for and like having support for what it is that you're going after. And especially with the Chariot right behind it, it's like you're going successfully. It's moving forward. There's hope here. Ace of Wands, it's a lot of passion. The Hierophant's very strong spiritual energy. With the Ace of Cups, like the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands are surrounding the Hierophant. So that's pretty significant. These are like divine lessons that needed to go down. It needed to take place a certain way. 10 of Cups at the top of the deck. Somebody needs to have a clear thought when it comes to some approach, because something is a little bit confusing right now. But with this Queen of Swords sitting at the top of the deck, it's like needing to have a disciplined approach, a clear-cut approach. And also the Queen of Swords isn't going to take anybody's bullshit. So this Queen of Swords energy could be with this Queen of Pentacles energy, where it's like, again, you're dealing with somebody who's very grounded and very secure. But this is also somebody who's not going to take any shit, who's not going to take any type of juggling, anything that is less than. And here's that King of Wands again, looking directly at the Queen of Swords. So this King of Wands needs to, again, there's something about like wishy-washy energy or like juggling energy. And this Queen of Swords is looking directly at this King of Wands, and it's like, don't come in with this juggling bullshit, because the Queen of Swords will cut it down. I'm hearing just come correct or don't come at all. And I feel like somebody doesn't see this coming. But again, the Queen of Swords isn't a harsh person. This is just somebody who knows how to stand up for themselves. This is somebody who's been through a lot of shit, who doesn't need to go through it again. The Queen of Swords is going to lay it down. So this is somebody who also knows how to have an appropriate conversation and knows how to clearly state boundaries and knows how to communicate clearly with other people and is open and receptive to that communication. However, the Queen of Swords is also not afraid to drop that sword down. This is very sharp energy, intelligent energy. This is somebody who could have strong air placements. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this Queen of Swords is sitting with this 10 of Cups. So this Queen of Swords isn't afraid to fight for their happiness either. Like they're going to stand up for their happiness, and they're going to defend their happiness. What is this? Young dreamy, it really does, but too embarrassing and confused. Oh, what do you mean? Young dreamy, what do you mean by that? Too embarrassed and confused for me to elaborate? Well, what do you mean by that? Don't be embarrassed, or, you know, no need to be embarrassed. We all go through growth periods, and we do things, and, you know, we're not always proud of, but that's why we're humans. We're here to grow, and we're here to learn. But tell me more about this King of Cups. Two of Cups. Yeah. There's a connection here. Very strong connection. Emotional connection, too. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Oof. Three of Swords. The Moon card. Whoa. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Three of Swords. This could be healing, but hang on. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this Queen of Pentacles, as I clarify a little bit, this Queen of Pentacles has been kind of like, again, the entire reading is very like laying low type of energy. So I feel like this Queen of Pentacles has just been healing, has been kind of keeping to themselves a little bit more, focused on their pentacle, their home life, the Ten of Pentacles here. So this is somebody who's very successful, very comfortable with where they are, but something caused them a lot of stress, or it was like a burden to them, like emotionally, because the Three of Swords is an emotional burden, right? Like it's something that, you know, we have to heal from. But again, sitting as the Queen of Pentacles, I don't feel like this completely, like, it's not devastating. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say it like that, but that's kind of how it's being presented to me, where it's like this Queen of Pentacles is going to work through this. I don't know if she's very spiritual and like connected to the moon, very intuitive, kind of knows, you know, with the Strength card here, knows that they kind of got to pull through this. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands, Three of Swords. All right, hang on one second. Let me try this deck really quick. Let me see if I can get one more card for this. What is this with the King of Pentacles? Okay, so Moon card again. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is in like a recuperation period, or like recouping their energy. They're just trying to come out of this like past. This like really took you for a roller coaster ride emotionally. Like, it's like feeling completely like with the Three of Swords, being stressed out, being like carrying all this weight, and then like, I don't know if you felt like you did all this stuff for nothing. Like, because you like wanted to make something work, you wanted to offer something, you wanted to go after something, and it's like you gave everything that you could give. And so it was time for you to like shift your energy, because you gave a lot to this person. And it left you kind of feeling like, I don't want to say unworthy, but like there's a sense of like a very deep like unworth, but like unworthy energy. And I hope that that's not the case anymore. Because sitting as the Queen of Pence, you would know your worth. Candace, I just saw your comment. He is spiritually stalking me so bad. What? What do you mean, like dream time? Or just like energetically? Like, what do you mean? Make sure to protect your energy. Like, imagine yourself, like envision yourself like in a bubble. I'm not sure, like, see, the Queen of Pentacles would know her worth at the end of the day. So this energy wouldn't linger for too long. This Queen of Pentacles would turn that Five of Cups energy and would cultivate it very quickly. So I don't know if somebody just, like, what is this? I almost feel like you tried to make something work by, like, offering, but it's like you weren't getting what you deserved back. You were just kind of getting like a fish in a cup type of deal. Fish out of water. But again, that energy isn't lingering because you're sitting as the Queen of Pence. So this could be the past where it's like you stepped out of this energy. Because the Queen of Pence, again, they know their worth. And they would work through this Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, Five of Cups. Because with the Ten of Pence here, it's like a happy home life, but there's something still stressing this person out. So if you're stressed out about something, like it is, I don't know if it's emotionally, where it's like you're happy, you're content, but there's something here that's like a lingering. I don't know what this is. Again, you could have been dealing with somebody who, like, I hate to say it, but it's like they made you kind of like doubt yourself or something. But don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt your worth either. And see, the Queen of Pentacles would never doubt her worth. The Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. She knows her worth. Or he knows his worth. And so that's why I'm a little bit confused as to what this energy is. But then you have this King of Cups here with this Two of Cups. So I don't know. Maybe something went down in the past between the two of you. And it's like it really kind of took you for a loop a little bit, you know? I don't know what this is. So I hope that this is past energy and not current energy for the Queen of Pence. Sitting at the Queen of Pence, I don't think that this would be current energy. Give me a current energy for this Queen of Pence. Yeah, okay. So you're sitting in High Priestess energy. Okay, that makes me feel better because I'm sitting here reading these cards like, what the shit is this? Yeah, you cultivated this energy. You're sitting as the High Priestess right now. I feel like there's an internal knowing that something is divinely guided, and it's like you are aware of it. You're very in tune with it. You know something happened for a reason. You know that there's a divine purpose for something. The High Priestess is very intuitive, very connected, has all the tools that are necessary. The High Priestess and the Magician are like, the Magician's like of the material realm, and the High Priestess is like the spiritual magician. You know what I'm saying? So this is being completely like, I'm just seeing that like being at peace. Like this Queen of Pentacles is like at peace because they have some type of a higher knowledge. They have some type of a knowing. This King of Cups with the Two of Cups. What's this about? The Fool card came back out. This King of Cups, Two of Cups. This is somebody who wants to take a leap of faith. And I feel like you know it. Or somebody's aware of it. They know it's coming. They're aware of it. They know it. They feel it. There was a transformation that took place. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to have to make a decision. And I feel like that decision is going to come down to whatever this is about and your choice whether or not you want to, I almost just said like reignite this or to let it fizzle. It's up to you. Again, this is something that is taking place after an ending, like a total ending, but this is also like insight too, where it's like quick moving. It's something's very quick. It's coming in pretty quick. I don't know what that's about. Eight of Wands is usually my communication card, but that can also be like an insight moment, like where an aha moment comes in. But I feel like this is communication. And I feel like there was an ending, and it's like, here it comes again. Something's coming back around, and I don't know if you see it coming with the Moon card, because there's something very secretive. There's something that's not clear. The High Priestess with the Moon card, this is extremely spiritual. The Hierophant showed up. Very, 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 very spiritual, as in like, I think that there's something going on the other side that maybe we're not totally aware of, or maybe like spiritually, like there's something going on. I don't know if you're having dreams about this person, or if like you guys are working through stuff in your dreams, but there's some type of like connection. I don't know, like there's something going on here. Like there must be like a loud car or like a motorcycle outside my window, because it's like causing the window to kind of like shake a little bit, and it reminded me of like a tower moment. So I don't know if you guys can hear that. Okay, or maybe it was a plane that was causing my windows to shake like that. That's weirdly abnormal, but at least for the area that I'm in, I don't know what that's about. But again, I felt almost like it was like reminding me of like a tower moment where, I don't know, I feel like something's going to come in and it's going to kind of shake some things up. Could be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That sign came through very strongly. So did Aries and Aquarius and Gemini and Sagittarius. Again, you guys came through pretty strong with the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but I feel like there's a very strong connection to the past. And I feel like whether this went down in a past life or whether this went down like, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago, I don't know. I feel like it's coming back around because somebody feels like they missed an opportunity, and they like there's a recognizing of like their own actions or like their own greed or their like their own inability to like give and receive. And it's like recognizing it and like maybe communicating it after an ending, wanting to recapture something. But it's like something had to take place. Like I'm being pulled to like the book that's in the High Priestess's hands. And it's like that book is kind of like it's already predetermined, you know, like it was already kind of made out to kind of go down this way. So let me pull some hidden truth cards and see if I can go any further. And we'll pull the hidden truth for this King of Cups energy here. And see what this is. Masculine energy. What's the hidden truth of this situation? Sagittarius. Masculine. Okay. So the hidden truths of the masculine energy that's present on the board right now. I want to be more than friends. I remember every detail of that day. So again, this is something that reminds me of being, again, in the past, where it's like something went down. This person remembers exactly how it went down, what was said, the words that were spoken. This person wants to be more than friends. Maybe in the past they didn't come in like that. Maybe they came in a little bit more, less committal, like not wanting to give you what you deserve, really. And then it's like coming in, I want to be more than friends. Somebody might be making that clear with the Eight of Wands. You might get a message from somebody where it's like, this is something that in the past they could have just been thinking about, reminiscing about. At the bottom of the deck, sometimes I lay awake thinking about you. Like, this is an energy that, again, this consumes their mind. I'm surprised that the Nine of Swords isn't out. But there's an energy that it's like they're thinking about this. It's like recognizing, like, it's like they can't get out of like some type of a loop. And it's of how something went down. But this person wants to be more than friends. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like there's a truth that's going to be spoken, a long-awaited truth. I hid who I really was from you. I replay our conversations over and over. So again, false mask energy, somebody not showing you who they truly were, not telling you how they truly felt, not telling you what their true intentions were, not telling you really anything about how they felt, just kind of, hoping that they could get away with something. Again, maybe that's what that Seven of Swords energy was. Just feeling like they could do it their way. But it's like I replay our conversations over and over. This is somebody who knows, like, I remember every detail of that day. I replay our conversations over and over. This person's recognizing the error of their ways. Or there's a recognition of something that didn't go down the way that it was supposed to, quote unquote. But in reality, it went down the way that it was meant to, because there were lessons that need to be learned. I'm surprised Judgment's not out. Justice did show up at the bottom of the deck. The World card is here at the bottom of the deck. Again, this is a completion, a cycle. There's something significant about a year. This could have been a year ago that you last saw this person. It could have been longer than a year ago. It could have been multiple years ago. It could have been 12 years ago. There's something significant. Seeing 8 years, 10 years. But yeah, somebody knows what they need to do. They know that they need to take action towards something. They do. So I hope that these messages helped you guys, Sagittarius. I hope that these make sense. Continue to protect your energy. Continue to just, do what you feel is right. Focus on you. Put yourself first. Just let this unfold naturally. That's really what it comes down to, is let this unfold naturally. So that's really all I got for you guys. I hope that these messages helped to some degree, or at least made some sense. Yeah. I'm going to take a little break. I appreciate all of you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. It means the world to me. Thank you guys so much. I am open for personal readings. Please feel free to email me if you are interested. Yeah. So again, I wish everybody the best. Don't get too caught up in this energy. Just let things unfold the way that they're meant to. Put yourself first, love yourself first, all that good stuff. So I wish you all the best. I'll talk to you soon.